Hey guys, been a while since I made a video. Apologize, been busy. I think the last time we talked to each other that you saw me, I was in Wyoming and I was working at the golf pro shop at the golf course at Devil's Tower. I have since left that opportunity for a couple of reasons that I won't go into all of them, but nothing to do with the job or anyone there. Everyone there was fantastic. Everyone there treated me incredibly well. I was very happy with everything I got. Played a lot of golf, got my game pretty good. But, you know, it was a 104-mile round trip drive to Walmart to go grocery shopping. They had a small market in town, but it was very expensive. 383 people there. It just was too remote, too small of a place. No amenities outside of the pro shop. The only people I ever saw were pretty much the people I worked with, which again, they were great, but so anyway, I'm glad I did it. It allowed me to realize that there are going to be some opportunities that just aren't for me. I always thought I wanted to do Yellowstone, and I don't know that I'm going to want to do that now because that's even more remote. So anyway, I left on, let's see, June 21st or something like that. 19th, I don't know. Anyway, I'm now here in Altoona, Iowa at Adventureland, back at Adventureland, which is breaking one of my rules that I never go back to anywhere I've already been, except for spring training baseball, of course. But they desperately needed people here because of COVID. Either people didn't come or they got here at the beginning of April and this place didn't open till like June 12th. So they waited and waited and they needed work, so they left. So they really, really needed people. So as soon as I called them and said, hey, you know, I want to come, they're like, get here. Just get here. You've got the job. Just get here. So I took 3 days, drove from Wyoming to here. Stopped at some really cool places that I'd never been. Wall Drug in South Dakota. Really, really neat. I stopped at the Dignity statue in South Dakota as well, which is the big Indian princess statue there on right off the interstate in the rest area. I stopped in Sioux Falls. I went to that downtown park. That is a beautiful, beautiful place. What a wonderful park for the residents of that city to have. And let's see, I think, oh, and I stopped at the pedestrian bridge that connects Nebraska and Iowa. It's there in Omaha. So when you're halfway across the bridge, you can actually stand where your one leg's in Iowa and one leg's in Nebraska. And that's really cool. I did a video on that. And again, remember guys that I don't do the videos on here very often, but all of my adventures and everything I do and take photos of is on my Instagram, which is the same as this, Hanson on the Road. You can follow me there. I have tons and tons and tons of photos. Everything that I've ever done and seen is very well documented on my Instagram, so you can see that there. Also, you're more than welcome to follow me on my Facebook. I do a lot of Facebook Live videos. I do not do videos on Instagram. So the only way to see those, like when I did the one in Sioux Falls and that kind of stuff, would be to send me a friend request at Lawrence, L-A-W-R-E-N-C-E, Hansen, H-A-N-S-E-N, on Facebook. So anyway, a few things have changed here. You still get a full hookup site as part of your package. So that's nice. I'm in a really, really nice site here. With, you know, you get it comes with a picnic table and level site, and you're in like they're all cul-de-sacs, and I'm literally 100 yards from the bridge that takes you over into Adventureland. So I've got about a 3-minute walk every day to work, which is fantastic. So what has changed? Well, the pay is still horrifically terrible at $8.50 an hour, but you can thank the fine citizens of Iowa for that. They need to vote for the minimum wage to go up. You do not get paid overtime, so if you work 40 hours or 100 hours, it's still $8.50 an hour. What has changed, however, is the bonus structure. Now, when I was here in 2018, you got 75 cents an hour no matter how many hours you worked. Something's in my mouth, sorry. Plus $400 per RV. Sorry about that. So they say it that way because if there's a couple, it's not $400 per person, it's $400 per RV. So you still get that. However, now, in addition to the $400 per RV, instead of 75 cents an hour, they have it in a declining scale. So when I was here in 2018, I think I worked 620 hours. Now, the way they do it is anything over 600 hours, which of course, since I got here when I did, there's no way I could reach that kind of hours, because we are, tomorrow, we will be 1 month from tomorrow, we go weekends only. So you can only work 2 days a week. So since I didn't get here till the end of June, and I only work 25 hours a week anyway, there's no way I could reach that plateau. And to get the bonus, you must stay here this year till September 27th. When I was here in 18, the date was September 30th. I will not be here till September 27th, so I'm not going to get any of the bonus, so it doesn't apply to me. But in the future, or if you were to come here, anything 600 hours or more, you get a $1 per hour bonus. So essentially, all that's really doing is that means you're making $9.50 an hour, and then you could figure out how many hours you worked and the $400. But and so they're holding $1 of that back, hoping that you'll stay. So it's a declining scale. So anything over 600 is $1 an hour. Anything over, I think, 500, 75 cents an hour. Anything over 400 is 50 cents an hour. And so that's how they do the bonus now. It's a family-run company, very easy to work for. It's a pleasant environment. I have a good time on the rides. I'm a ride operator. Same thing I did when I was here in 18. Same thing I did last year at Six Flags. And I feel bad for my friends at Six Flags. I don't think they've opened yet. I think the campground didn't even open until June 25th. So I don't think any of those people are working. I don't know what they're doing or how they're going to do it. I mean, by the time they open, it's going to be time to close. It's just insane. I felt terrible for those guys. This COVID thing has really just screwed so many people other than the people making the rules. None of those people have missed a check. They give you a nice coupon booklet when you get here, which gets you discounts off at local businesses. Now, because of COVID, they didn't do all the events and stuff they did when I was here in 18. We were going somewhere all the time. Miniature golf, movies. I mean, they rented out an entire movie theater and took us all there, and you could go see wherever you want. You got drinks and snacks. It was amazing. They're not doing that this year because for obvious reasons. Now, we do still have special days in the park. Like, for instance, August 3rd is Dipping Dots Day. Get all the Dipping Dots you want. We just had Popcorn Day. They had ice cream the other day for all us workers. You know, they do some nice stuff. I enjoy working here. I enjoyed it when I was here in 18. I'm enjoying it now. I enjoy Altoona, Iowa, where this is, a suburb of Des Moines, which is the capital of Iowa. I like this location. I can walk to Walmart. In fact, I walk past it every day on my walk. I do about a 6-mile walk every day. This morning on my walk, I walked to Target. I can't go to Walmart anymore because I refuse to wear a mask. I will never wear a mask. I'll eat dirt and live on the streets before I wear a mask. So I can't go to Walmart anymore. So I had to go to Target. But I would never fault anyone for wearing a mask. If you want to wear one, that's perfectly fine. That's your right, just like it's my right not to wear one. And it's a business's right to not let me in for not wearing one. But they won't get my business. So they give you your uniform, your shirts. They offer you a sweatshirt if you want one. They give you a hat, a name tag. They'll give you a rain jacket if you want or whatever. The weather here this year has been not as bad as it was in 18. 18 was horrifically hot. But this year has really not been that bad. I mean, last night I had the windows open. It was in them. It probably got down last night to like 66, 65 degrees. So it was really, really nice. And yesterday's high was only probably 83. The day before, the high was only 77. So we've had a couple hot days, but actually this year's been reasonably mild. So it's a great location. Now, here's the interesting thing, guys. They are opening a massive theme park, which means it has a theme. It's going to be fantasy in Waterloo, Iowa. They just broke ground on that. It's going to open in 2022, and that's going to seriously affect the business here as far as customers, but also as far as work campers, because that's going to be a pretty amazing place, and they are going to be hiring work campers. I spoke to someone about it. So that's going to be a pretty interesting opportunity, so keep an eye out for that. It's going to be a theme park in Waterloo, Iowa, which from here is about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes northeast. So we talked about money, we talked about uniforms. Hours, you can work however many you want, and generally in rides, they're always shorthanded. So they'll let you work open and close every day. That's what you want. But again, you're not going to get more than $8.50 an hour. Now it's going to be nice at the end on your bonus if you stay the whole time. So we're talking about money, uniforms, hours. And the hours the park's open is not crazy. They're open from 10 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night. And then I think that's Monday through Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday they're open till 9 o'clock at night. So it's not open crazy late. 4th of July they're open till 10. We had fireworks and all that stuff. You're right across the street from a racetrack casino, which is really nice. I mean, everything you literally could want to go to and take advantage of is within a 3-mile radius. And literally, there's no traffic here really to speak of. You could be downtown. When I was here in 18, I would go downtown to concerts and stuff. I mean, you're downtown in 15 minutes. It's amazing. That's really about it, guys. I just wanted to let you know, give you an update of where I was. Not exactly sure what I'm doing after this. I kind of had everything planned out, but coming here kind of threw a little bit of a wrench in that. I'm probably going to end up heading south, see some family. I haven't seen my parents in a while and stuff, so I'll keep you abreast of that. But again, you can see everything on Instagram. You can send me a friend request on Facebook if you'd like. That's really about it. I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's faring through all this craziness well, regardless of what your feelings are on it. I hope you're working and taking care of yourself and your family. And I appreciate you guys following along. And I guess we'll talk again soon. Have a good day.